So welcome back, everyone. We're really excited to see you. It was great to reconnect with you a few weeks ago. Thank you to those who have filled out the Google form that we sent out. And we are happy to keep accepting responses to there, because a lot of those responses talk to us about the goals that you have for the committee, some of the actions that you want to see, because that was a big thing that came out of our last meeting. Just to catch you up, Director Swaroop, was they really want to focus on action.
Is anybody willing to come on camera and maybe state one of their actions that they put forward to share with the director? Perhaps we can do that with one or two, and then we can maybe read out. I see Gia, please go ahead.
So my plan of like action was maybe like mandatory diversity training for both students and teachers. So for students, maybe it would lessen like because you see in a lot of, and maybe like I was reading a book, it's called How to Be Less Stupid About Race, and basically discussed how a lot of the population in places such as like maybe like the US or Canada are very like politically and diversely like ignorant. And if we had diversity training for both students and for teachers, we would maybe lessen that ignorance. We would be able to maybe prevent microaggressions to some extent, and generally just inform and educate people.
Okay, Nicole, I see your hand up. Please go ahead.
I think to decolonize the English curriculum, it should be mandatory to learn about Indigenous and different cultures, as well having like the availability of those courses at schools, because I know for my school, they are unavailable. So I'm forced to take the standard English, and I know teachers tend to lean towards Shakespeare because that's the way that they've been teaching for years.
So Director Swaroop, I know we've heard two. I do want to step back here, not rush our way through all the actions, although time is limited. Do you want to ask any questions about the two actions that you've heard so far?
So let me definitely, the decolonizing the English curriculum, I think we are always talking about that, but when I hear from students that just because the textbooks are there or the teachers have, taught Shakespeare, and I just wonder what is the action to make that change? What is needed? What are the resources needed? And how do you decolonize the curriculum without having student voices or without asking them what is the world literature that could be studied? What are the choices students have? So I think that's something absolutely needed. We always talk about it, that we talk about culturally relevant and responsive pedagogy so that teachers ensure that students see themselves in what they're learning in the curriculum. So by doing this, it'll go a long way.
Jasmine, go ahead.
Thank you. So I'm not sure if this is really an action or a goal. It might be a bit of both. But one thing that I really thought of that I would love for this community to be able to take action in, and a sort of goal at the same time, would be like hosting webinars and maybe events, and then really just having the opportunity to lead educational opportunities for Peel schools that would also raise an awareness about our Peel Equity Committee and our mission, and as well as for our mission in dismantling discrimination and inconsistencies in Peel schools.
Great idea, Jasmine. Tara, did you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I just wanted to say, I don't know if somebody already talked about this, but one thing is, I understand like we work together, like we're members of the equity committee, but I also hope we can have a medium in which we can have students in the Peel District School Board also raise their voice or let us know certain things that they would like to be modified, like certain things they're experiencing, like discrimination and things like that. Like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we can have like our students' voices heard as well, and we can also get a better idea on what's actually going on, how students are feeling in the school environment.